Meeting electricity needs today and in the future is our #1 job at Wabash Valley Power. In the past 5 years, we've been investing in ownership of new power generating capacity for our members. In 2003, plants owned by Wabash Valley provided only 12% of the peak demands of our member cooperatives. We met the rest of our needs through long and short-term contracts and wholesale market purchases. In 2004, Wabash Valley Power's Board of Directors made a strategic decision to move toward a more balanced approach to developing our electricity portfolio. While continuing to purchase electricity on the wholesale market, we began to concentrate on buying power plants to meet long-term needs. This strategic shift has positioned Wabash Valley Power for a more stable future, giving us more control over the cost of operations, maintenance, and fuel. The Gibson Generating Station, our first power plant, is the backbone of our energy portfolio. Since 1982, it has been providing baseload power for Wabash Valley Power members. Gibson has 5 coal-fired generating units, 4 owned by Duke Energy and 1 shared by Wabash Valley Power, Duke Energy, and the Indiana Municipal Power Agency. Our shared unit is known as Gibson Unit 5, giving us a capacity of 156 megawatts. The unit runs more than 7,800 hours a year. Gibson is located in East Mount Carmel, Indiana. For more than 20 years, Gibson was the only power generating station we owned. In 2004, we acquired 25% interest in Duke Energy's Vermilion Generating Station in Cayuga, Indiana. This natural gas-fired, simple cycle plant more than doubled Wabash Valley's peak generating capacity. The Vermilion unit can be online in less than 1 hour to meet peak electricity needs. It runs about 300 hours a year. In May 2005, the Lawrence Generating Station in Mitchell, Indiana began commercial operation. This natural gas-fired, simple cycle peaking plant is near Bedford, Indiana. It was built jointly by Wabash Valley Power and Hoosier Energy. Wabash Valley Power owns 1/3 of the plant's generating capacity. Lawrence is able to provide power to the grid within 10 to 15 minutes of dispatch. It runs about 250 hours a year. Also in 2005, we formed SG Solutions and became 50% owner of the Wabash River Gasification Combined Cycle Project. Through this investment, Wabash Valley Power became a national leader in coal gasification, known in the industry as IGCC, or Integrated Gasification Combined Cycle. It's one of only 2 IGCC plants built for electric generation in the United States. SG Solutions provides syngas, which is generated from petroleum coke, to the Wabash River Unit 1 combined cycle plant next door. Both are located in West Terre Haute, Indiana. In 2006, the Wabash Valley Board approved the purchase of Wabash River Unit 1 from Duke Energy. This purchase added up to 262 megawatts of combined cycle power to our energy portfolio. It also united ownership of the SG Solutions syngas production unit and the plant it supplies, enabling Wabash Valley Power to more effectively oversee the future of this venture. And while Wabash River Unit 1 runs primarily on syngas, the plant also has the ability to run on natural gas. By switching fuels with relative ease, the combined cycle unit can operate more often. Wabash River Unit 1 is capable of generating electricity 7,800 hours each year. In January 2009, Wabash Valley added Holland Energy LLC, a natural gas-fired combined cycle power plant near Beecher City, Illinois. This intermediate load plant adds 313 megawatts of capacity to our growing portfolio. As an intermediate plant, Holland is dispatched by the MISO prior to dispatching most peaking plants. Holland operates between 1,200 and 1,400 hours annually. It meets current energy needs while maintaining a required energy reserve and supplying power to the Midwest energy market. Renewable resources are a growing part of our energy portfolio at Wabash Valley Power. They supply more than 4% of our total member energy requirements. Our renewable energy resources include landfill gas, wind, livestock methane, and solar. In 2002, Wabash Valley Power began investing in and operating landfill gas plants in Indiana. Today, we own 11 of these plants, which provide 33 megawatts of baseload capacity. Each facility provides 3.2 megawatts of electricity and enough power to supply over 2,400 homes a year. They're online more than 90% of the time and run using 41 Caterpillar engines. In 2006, we signed an agreement for our first purchase of wind-generated power. Today, we have agreements with Illinois-based AgriWind and have recently added the Story County Wind Energy Center in Iowa. Another green energy source comes from cow manure through agreements with Boss Dairy, Hidden View Dairy, and Harima Dairy. Wabash Valley Power purchases excess electricity generated by the dairies. These generators are powered by methane that they extract from cow manure. It takes about 3,500 cows to fuel one 800-kilowatt generator. In 2007, Wabash Valley Power signed an agreement with Sunvention USA to add solar energy to our future portfolio. In 2008, Wabash Valley became a charter member of the National Renewable Cooperative Organization. In early 2009, Wabash Valley received Green E Energy certification for power generated by wind and landfill gas. With this certification, we can now sell certified renewable energy credits into the renewable market. The vision of our board in 2004 is coming to life. We have added to our generating capacity and diversified both our power and fuel sources. The mix of fuels we use to generate power has changed, with less reliance on coal and a greater reliance on natural gas and renewable energy sources. What will the future hold? We know we must prepare for and adjust to changing national energy policies, the need for a smart grid and energy-efficient technologies, and new controls on carbon emissions. Adjusting to this rapidly changing environment in the midst of an economic crisis will be a challenge. Yet, with the continued leadership of our board and cooperatives, we know we are ready to meet these challenges.